Willie Silly, man. AK Mr. Take It Easy before you end up like Beezy. Make sure you follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below, man. But we got a bastard, you know what I'm saying? This will be the last video because we reacted to the whole Could Have Been Love episode, and we're gonna do that every time one drop. You know, this season gonna be lit for surely, you know what I'm saying? But we got a bastard right here. Dunkin Donuts manager kills customer after he snaps over cold coffee. I'm gonna go and read that title one more time. Dunkin Donuts manager kills customer after he snaps over cold coffee. You know what I'm saying? So bro didn't kill somebody over cold coffee. Y'all see what I'm saying here? You know what I'm saying? Bro didn't kill somebody over cold coffee. One thing I'm starting to understand, Chad, I ain't gonna lie to you, and I know a lot of y'all probably be like, what? You know what I mean? But bro, this is true. Say, walking away is the best thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Like, walking away, bro, saves you from so much trouble. Shutting up saves you from so much trouble. Because let's understand, Chad, let's understand really. Like, this is the reality, right? You know what I'm saying? This is the reality. It don't matter if it wasn't on purpose. You think they care about you? It wasn't on purpose? You know what I'm saying? You still killed them. You think they care about, well, it wasn't on purpose, so we're just not going to give them a sentence. You know, we're going to let them walk out, you know, give them probation because it wasn't on purpose. You know what I mean? Please stop it. You know what I mean? But anyways, walking away is the best solution. That's one thing I'm starting understanding. And shutting up is the best solution. I got to understand, man, if you shut up, bro, and you walk away from a lot of things, your life will be much easier. If you a hothead, man, you know what I'm saying? If you reactive, if you emotional, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you ain't gonna last on this earth. You either gonna be in jail or dead. You know what I mean? And that's what jail is. That's the reality. That's what jail is. It's not because you going to jail because you tough. You going to jail because you don't know how to operate in the real world. You're dumb. You're a fool. You're based off emotions. That's the people that's in jail. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people in jail just going, I can go shank a motherfucker right now. You know what I'm saying? I could go do something right now and get landed in jail. It's so easy to get in jail. You know what I'm saying? People like this. Look at him. He finna go to jail for life and he ain't try to kill the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He ain't try to, but he finna go to jail though. You see how easy it is to go to jail? You know what I'm saying? But man, like that's all I had to say. We're gonna get into the video, man. But walk away, bro. Y'all, it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? I know the world, the dumb world try to make you seem like you're soft if you walk away. You know yourself. You know what I mean? That's the thing that a lot of y'all gotta learn. You gotta learn yourself. You know what I'm saying? So knowing myself, I'm cool with it. You know, Carolina, you ain't put your hands on me. That's one thing I had to understand too, y'all. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, I beat a lot of people up just because of words. You know what I mean? But bro, one thing I understand, man, I'm like, words. What is words, y'all? This man ain't touch you. This man ain't trying to threaten you. All this man doing is talking and you trying to go to jail for that? That's words? All he doing is talking? He ain't threatening me. He ain't trying to come up. He ain't trying to do nothing. He just talking. You telling me I'm finna go to jail for that? That junk's stupid, bro. And you start thinking about it, bro. That junk's stupid. Like, that junk ain't work. You ain't trying to threaten me, bro. You ain't trying to harm me in no way. All you doing is talking. And I'm finna murder you and I'm finna beat you up because you talking. Because words, bro, man. You start maturing, bro. You start, man. I used to think that junk, man, I ain't walking away from nothing, man. You know, bro, man, play with me, bro. It's going down, bro. Day, man, down was gang up. You know what I'm saying? I used to think that too, you know what I'm saying? But you start growing up, you start being mature. You know what I'm saying? You start, man, that junk ain't worth it, bro. But some people don't care about their lives. Some people want you to kill them. Some people don't even love themselves. So once you start understanding that some people don't even love themselves, bro, willing to just, you know what I'm saying? They don't care if you kill them, beat them. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? You just, man, I got stuff to lose, man. You ain't worth it, bro.
This is Corey Holes, a 27-year-old Dunkin' Donuts manager with no criminal record. He just landed a deadly blow on a 77-year-old man, and that singular act was just enough to ruin his clean records, claim the life of a man, and earn him significant charges.
Yeah, you can't hit nobody because of words.
Just after
I learned that the hard way.
Tampa police were called to a Dunkin' Donuts.
Y'all think y'all can hit somebody off of words? You can't hit nobody because of words because somebody called you the N-word. Or somebody called you whatever. You can't hit nobody because of words, bro.
Inside a Circle K in the Palm River area of Tampa. When officers arrived, medics were already treating the victim, 77-year-old Vanell Cook, who was unconscious and bleeding from the head.
Finna go to jail, brother. I ain't hit that man, bro. Now that man dead, bro. What you gonna say? Oh, he called me this. That junk don't matter, bro. That way you gotta think before you act, bro. Acting off of emotions, now you killed the man, but he didn't mean to, so. Oh, you meant to hit him.
Disabled veteran. He's got allergies. You've seen allergies.
Almost immediately, Corey Pujols approached the officers and told them he was the man they were looking for. Calm and cooperative, he explained exactly what happened.
Yeah, so first and foremost, let me just say my name is Corey Pujols. I am the guy you were looking for in regards to this situation. The long and short of it is that here obviously at Dunkin, he's a regular. He normally comes through here and orders a large hot coffee, but today maybe he's having a rough day or something, and he decided to be extremely profound at the mouth, and I asked him respectfully on the microphone, could you please not use that kind of language?
You can use what kind of language you want, bro.
And as well as that, and he said no, and then he came around to the window, he kept going at the window, and then I guess he was going to come inside, so I came inside, I came along this side to let him know. He asked for the manager. Our current store manager is off already. She worked morning shift, and she's currently otherwise here, so I would be for the senior shift. I've been here a little bit longer than he has, so I would reserve responsibility for that. In any case, I came out to let him know. I said, listen, sir, with the profanity that you use, I would highly recommend that you go on about your business. We don't want to serve you any coffee today. Maybe you can try again another day, but you have clearly upset, you feel me, the atmosphere here, and we would like for you to go on about your business. I asked him to do that repetitively. It's all on camera. As I mentioned, he came inside, and when he came inside, he addressed me, and he was looking. I said, hey, listen, the manager's not here right now. I'll give you the manager's store number and all that good stuff. And he didn't want it, and I said, sir, well, can you please go on about your business again and have a good day? He said, no, you're a nigger. And then I said, and I'm sorry, I had a little bit of an issue with it, and I said, say it again, and he did.
I mean, I knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Some in my head told me that's what it was, bro. You know what I mean? Some in my head told me that's what it was. I don't know. They said a little old man. I'm like, some in my head just old white man said a racist word. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. But you can't hit him because he call you an N-word, bro. You know what I'm saying? See, people need to watch their mouth sometimes. This man still don't get it. You know what I'm saying? This man still don't. I laugh at racist people. I laugh at them. This man still don't get it. You know what I mean? You still don't understand, do you, bro? You gonna learn, man. Can't hit him because he say you're N-word, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would have laughed at bro. You know what I'm saying? I would have laughed at him. All right, bro. I get you, bro. I understand. Especially, bro, you 77. Bro, I know what I can do to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially what I do. It's bro, I know what I do. You got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got it, bro. However you see me, cool, gang. Cool. Go back to working. That easy. Now you finna go to jail. You can't hit him because of his words, bro. You know what I'm saying? The man said what he said. Hey, you know what I mean? But like I said, and that's another thing that the Bible warns a lot of people about. You know what I mean? Not saying in his defense, but you got to watch what you say to people, bro. You know what I mean? So him using that kind of language led to him dying. You know what I mean? It speaks about the mouth a lot of times in the Bible, bro. It speaks about it a lot of times. Not saying what he did was right, but I mean, you going around here talking crazy, it's going to come back to you. It says those who searches for evil, you know what I'm saying? Evil comes to one who searches for it. You know what I'm saying? So if you going out here searching for evil, if you going out here trying to find problems, you going to get that problem. You know what I mean? So he was going out there trying to find problems, and guess what? He found it. You feel me? Not in the, not defending them, but you got to watch what you say, bro. Because everybody ain't mature and intelligent like me. You got some people that going to knock you the freak out. You got some people that'll kill you about your words, bro. So be careful what you say, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. When it comes to anybody. Don't just go around here just talking. God, I promise you, bro, you ain't going to survive, bro. So that's all he did, bro. You know what I'm saying? Going around, he was searching for it, and then it found him.
Right hook sent him down.
So it goes without being said that you can't hit somebody because they say something you don't like.
That's what I'm saying?
Very
matter. I'm just telling you, brother.
No, I agree. Believe me. I'm terrified right now, but I agree with what you're saying. You shouldn't. I have had a fit of racism since I've only been here about 2 months, and I've dealt with so much of it. And I'm not saying that is a reason to do it. I'm not.
I got people that say a bunch of hateful and horrible stuff to me every single
Straight
day.
up.
For the past 16 years, I let it go in one ear and out the other.
Exactly.
It's gonna hurt you. This will get you in trouble. Not gonna get you arrested, but I mean, dude, say. Yeah. If you don't like it, like you're saying, dude, get the freak out. Yeah.
Walk away, bro. Telling you.
Right hook and fell. My apologies for the.
He was hit and he fell down.
Keep down. I don't this other. You hit him. You punch him.
I'm not one to.
You can tell he a good kid.
No, you're fine.
You tell he a good kid, bro. You can tell. It's just that mistake, bro.
I honestly feel like about this situation.
No worries. Some guys don't feel like you.
Yes, sir.
You can tell he not like, you know, not a bad person, bro. It's just you gotta think, bro. You gotta think, you know what I'm saying?
Gentleman came in, was being...
And look, and what Cynthia said, you know what I'm saying? He said, facts, it's America. You can say what you want to say. That is the false. Yeah, we get it. You can say what you want to say, but you really can't say what you want to say, though. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or, you feel me? Or that's going to happen to you. That saying what you want to say, that junk is so not real. Go around saying what you want to say. You're not going to survive, bro. Go around and just saying what you want to say. I'm telling you, bro. You holding your tongue, boy, save you from so much situations. You know what I mean? Just go around saying what you want to say. Watch how much fool and watch how much ruin come on you, bro. Because you can't stop with your mouth. Nobody don't care how tough you is. Nobody don't care about how many bodies you got, bro. You would get dead out here. You know what I'm saying? That's word up. Be humble. Know that you human. And knowing that it's always somebody that's willing to take it to that next level, bro. Just like you, bro. You're not the only one that's tough, my boy. You know what I'm saying? It's about being humble. You know what I'm saying? Picking and choosing your battles. You feel me? That don't mean you're scared. That make you smart. Okay? You know what I mean? Toughest do not survive. The smartest do. I say, man, sometimes just walk away. You feel me? But keep on trying to be tough. Keep on trying to be like, oh, I'm going to say what I want to say. You're going to be dead out here. Nobody care where you from. Nobody care what you did to people. You're going to be dead out here, bro.
Gentleman, which is the on-duty manager.
Acting manager for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. Said some few explanations.
Gonna be dead out here.
He hit him. He fell.
He hit him?
Yeah.
Put your hands behind your back.
Did you get his information yet or no?
I have not.
We already know how this is going to go.
That's his grandson. That's with
Put your hands behind your back. Not you're arrested, but I'm going to have to read your Miranda rights. They be trying to be so nice about their arrest.
Yeah. You want to grab his 43?
Just detained right now, you know.
Surveillance, however, when the boss leaves, she locks the.
That's fine.
Yeah, she locks the.
So here's reality of what could happen.
Yeah.
If you charge a battery, yeah, you could be charged a battery.
Right.
You know, that's after we speak with him and see what's going on.
I'm aware. Yeah.
I'm not trying to get on to you, man.
Yeah. No.
You can't let, and I'm telling you from here on out, you can't let what somebody says in the area.
Yeah.
Instead, I deal with it and I let it go on. I mean, people say nasty and hateful stuff to him and I.
Oh, believe me,
I job.
I know.
For no reason.
I know it.
You're gonna have people like that throughout your life. You just gotta let it go in one ear and right out the other. And just realize that he's gonna leave and be on his way, and you're gonna still be here working.
Back.
So we'll let them get him loaded up and everything like that. Just do what you gotta do, bro. I'll be in here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
You're cool. You're good to go, man. Thank you.
It started moments earlier in the drive-thru. Employees couldn't hear Cook through the speaker. He became agitated, began yelling, and was told to leave without being served. Instead, he parked and walked inside. A Dunkin employee who dealt with Cook at the drive-thru told officers the same story Pujols did.
So basically, he was just being, outright rude. Like your card is going through. But he was just being
For
like,
what reason?
verbal. I asked him if he wanted iced or hot coffee. He instantly was like cold coffee. Once then, he was like, who the fuck likes cold coffee? I always ask the same shit. Y'all always get it wrong. I'm like, okay, sir, we should not hear and identify you at the window.
So he got mad because you asked him if he wanted ice or hot coffee.
Yeah. Instantly.
Crazy.
He was already mad. A large hot latte. Okay, gotcha. So instantly he was just,
Sure.
above level. So he was being very verbal. Didn't want to listen to what we were saying. So Corey was like, he got on the mic because
I'm working.
Sure.
But I've had Dunkin experience, so
Well, that That shouldn't be a normal reaction of somebody.
It shouldn't be a normal.
Appreciate the subscription. Hey, boss man, bro. Hey, salute to my boy working, man. You know what I'm saying? I just had to go and just salute to my brother working. I get happy when I see working. You know what I'm saying? One thing I do is I appreciate workers. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we nothing without them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I appreciate workers, bro. I just try to be the nicest way to workers. I'm such a polite customer, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, I know how it is working in that field. You know what I'm saying? It usually be the spoiled cats, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, that grew up spoiled and just had it all, really ain't had to work for it a day in their life, that start looking down. Them type of people, weird people, you know what I'm saying? That just think they just above it. But bro, honestly, this is the reality. You're nothing without workers. Like, people be trying to make it seem like they be delusional. People try to make it seem like they just so self-made. Like, bro, you nothing without people. Once you start humbling yourself, bro, you start understanding I'm nothing without you, bro. I need you. You know what I'm saying? But that hardening your heart make you feel like, that delusion in your mind make you feel like you self-made. Ain't nothing you did without people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no self-made. You need people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing without people. I'm humble enough to admit I'm nothing without people. So every time I go in here and get people served, thank you, bro. Thank you for serving me. You know what I mean? Don't try to go in there and then acting like you above them. You know what I mean? Bro, you work at Dunkin' Donuts, but you eating Dunkin' Donuts. You work at McDonald's, but you eating it, though. You feel me? You eating it, though. Only reason you eating because of me. But you work at McDonald's. Man, I don't be liking that jump. I can't stand that. That's why a lot of y'all never gonna be nowhere in life. You know what I mean? Because you ain't humble. Then that person that's working at McDonald's get way farther than you in life. You know what I mean? Be humble, my bud. Be humble. You know what I mean? When pride comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom, man. Be humble. I don't know. I just felt like I had to say that to people. You know what I mean? Be humble, bro. Whoever you watching this, you ain't humble, better be humble. Because you only gonna get so far when you ain't got humility. You know? But I'm proud of seeing my butt work. I like seeing this. You feel me? But like I was saying, though, I know how it is working in this field, bro. I know how aggravating it is, bro. So I just be trying to give them an easy time. I'm a cool person, bro. You feel me? That's why I get so mad when people disrespect me, because I'm so cool. You feel me? I ain't just no a-hole, bro. I respect everybody.
We're not gonna take your order today. We're gonna politely ask you to leave. Came up here, we had a verbal like, can you leave? We're not gonna take your order type of thing right here. We were reassuring him that he can come again later. So then that's when he came up to the front and it was right there.
So even after y'all asked him to leave,
He kept on coming.
came, he parked, and when you stay up there, up at the front counter,
Chasing it, bro.
To the car.
Chasing it.
So we knew Corey was gonna. So me and Corey went up there to wait and tell him to leave again. He didn't want to listen again, so we asked him to leave multiple times, and that's when he called Corey the N-word, and
So he was telling the truth. It's just
from there.
From what I seen is I heard
old man wanted trouble.
Corey told me to call the cops.
Found it.
Rip. So I was calling the cops, I was calling my manager, I was calling everybody, and the dude, he kept on being violent, very rude. So
When you say violent, like physically violent,
no,
or
not
just verbally?
physically. I don't think he physically touched Corey, but mentally, trying to
get him riled up.
Sure.
Mess with him and around with his head. So
You let him get him, bro.
then Corey, he was like, okay, we're gonna ask you one more time. We're gonna either, you're gonna leave or we're gonna call the cops. I was already calling the cops. So he didn't want to leave. He was like, there's a bunch of niggas, this, that, and third, your nicknames. Corey was like, one more time. And he called him another nick. And that's what happened. I was right here. And I was on the phone with my manager and the police officers at that time. Oh, wait, yeah. Police officer at that time. And that's what happened.
So what happened after that, after he said that?
Corey punched him, he was on the floor, and I was on the floor.
Okay, and you were standing like
Like right around here.
Okay. Is he? And Corey said he's a normally regular. He comes through
He
here.
comes here a lot, and he's very, like verbal. Like I guess guess he doesn't know how to, be respectful. So
normal people know how to be respectful and choose not to be.
He wasn't being respectful.
I mean, it's horrible.
Yeah, so
real.
He does this a lot. I've had multiple times where I've had to go through it. He gets mad because we don't know his order. But we don't know your order because we cannot physically see your face.
Sure. Hello. Manager?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to...
I remember when I was working at Chipotle, this one I knew people was like, weirdos, bro. But bro, this one I knew like people was overly weird. This one I knew like, bro, yeah, I can't work with people, bro. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to customer service, bro. So it was COVID 2020, bro. You know what I'm saying? I told you Chipotle was like one of the first jobs I had after graduating high school. You know what I'm saying? So bro, so the inside clothes. You know what I'm saying? So Chipotle was wrapped around. You know what I'm saying? Wrapped around the freaking what's the name? You know what Chipotle? What I liked about Chipotle, you know what I'm saying? You can't. When it come to drive through, you got to order online. Like you just can't walk in. You know what I'm saying? So it was just busting. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. You feel me? Man, we smoking vapes, bro. Bro rolling up a blunt in the bathroom, bro. It was just a good time, bro, at Chipotle back then when COVID was around. But nobody can come inside. You feel me? So in order to order with Chipotle, you got to order online. You feel me? So you can't just go in the drive-through. So this lady, bro, this woman, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause we made her bowl, bro. Her bowl was like correctly made, bro. You know what I'm saying? Correctly made and everything. You know what I'm saying? And all I know, bro, we just talking. We got everybody, you know what I'm saying, out the way. We just talking, right? Man, all I know, man, I look, bro, I just hear a boom, 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 boom. I'm talking about, bro, shawty knocking on the door, bro, like trying to break it down. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. I looked to my left. I'm like, what the, man, what's up with shawty? Like, what's going on, gang? But the white people used to trip by Chipotle, but no bad. So I looked to my left. I'm like, bro, what the freak, bro? My shawty was banging on some old people outside and everything, just boom, boom, boom. Look to my left. So I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't opening the door. You know what I'm saying? So shawty, they let shawty in the door. You know what I mean? She come in with the bowl talking about, yeah, my bowl ain't right and the junk halfway gone. I'm like, oh, she one of those. You talking about your bowl ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Whole time you ate half of your bowl. My bowl ain't right. I didn't get this and I didn't get this. Oh, she trying to start trouble. She trying to pull a slick one. She want another bowl. How your bowl ain't? And we told her that. Your bowl ain't right, but you ate half of the bowl. The bowl almost gone. You just realize now that your bowl ain't right. Why you ain't come when it was full? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you trying to start trouble. You know what I mean, bro? We was giving her hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. We ain't give her that bowl, bro. It took a long time to give her that bowl. I mean, but eventually, bro, you know what I'm saying? The person that was over the store made us give her another bowl because Chipotle's so heavy about the customer service, bro. They want customers. Man, F all that customer first bull S, bro. No, we first. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no customer first when it came to me. We first, straight up. You know what I mean? So, you know, man, made her get another bowl. And then after that, man, Shawty wrote a review. Jimmy, our store manager, bro, you know what I mean? Shout out my boy Jimmy. Jimmy was cool as heck, but you know what I mean? Store manager Jimmy came back and talking about she read a review. Talking about we didn't believe her and all. I'm like, bro, weird, gang. Like, you OD weird. Talking about we didn't believe. Of course we ain't gonna believe you, Shawty. You ate half of the bowl. Talking about we gave you the wrong bowl. Like, imagine that. Imagine eating half of the bowl and talking about, yeah, this isn't what I ordered. What the freak? Who wouldn't tripped about you, Shawty, if you would have came in and just with a full bowl and say, hey, look, I ain't ordered this right here. Like, all right, we'll make you another one. We tripped on that one. But Shawty, you ate the whole bowl down there. I was like, oh yeah, that told me. I was like, yeah, I'm cool off that. I ain't dealing with people. Hey, I'm straight off you, Shawty.
If we're able to get the video, can you email it?
I'm cool off that.
What's better for you?
I like, yeah, I'm cool off that.
Okay.
I'll have my law prevention guy
Okay.
send it to you.
I ain't with all that. She greedy, bro. It was something with the Shawty, bro. Shawty was tripping. People weird. Y'all, bro. People weird, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. People weird, bro. That's why I like, bro. Y'all just gotta walk away from people, but they don't even work that. They weird.
Police request
Start understanding that, bro. Like, bro,
ain't
stun you,
the
Shawty.
exact story the two employees told. Instead of leaving the property as the employees requested, Vanell Cook.
You said she must have been thick. Nah, this was a skinny white girl, bro. This was a skinny white girl, gang. You know what I mean? Bro, I rarely seen, everybody that work at Chipotle know, bro, you don't see no black people in Chipotle like that, bro. Even though I eat Chipotle, I ain't gonna lie to you, I eat Chipotle, but bro, you don't see no black and you don't see no Mexicans, bro. You see nothing but white people in there, bro. You know what I mean? That's white people. That's a white people restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I rarely seen any blacks, you know what I'm saying, any Mexicans in there. You know what I'm saying?
his car.
Unless it when it came to us workers.
And walked inside the store. Seeing this, Corey Pujols, the on-duty manager, immediately told a co-worker to call the police. Cook approached the service counter and continued arguing. Pujols stayed on the opposite side, separated by a waist-high swinging door, and repeatedly told Cook to leave the store. During the confrontation, Cook used a racial slur, calling Pujols the N-word. At that point, Pujols stepped through the swinging door, moving closer but keeping his hands at his sides. He warned Cook not to say the word again. Cook repeated the slur. In response, Pujols threw a single punch to Cook's jaw. Cook fell backward, struck his head on the concrete floor, and lost consciousness. Pujols then walked away as emergency services were already being called. The victim, Fennell Cook, was later revealed to be a registered sex offender with a long criminal history involving child exploitation. Prosecutors would later describe.
You talking about us? You know what I'm saying? I don't be understanding. I don't be on it, bro. Racist people be so funny, bro. Racist, but they be swearing they the cream of the crop. They be swearing, but you gotta laugh at them. They delusional. They delusional, gang. I be gotta tell y'all about racist people, bro. Like if you call me that, gang, laugh. You delusional. How can you get mad at somebody like that, bro?
Long criminal history involving child exploitation.
Come on, bro. Look what you did.
Would later
you think you better than me, bro? Look at
sympathetic victim, but legally, none of that just
that don't matter.
The officers eventually did, but they had to.
See what I'm saying? That don't matter, y'all.
It feels better in here.
Y'all see that? You probably was the most disrespectful man. Everything. Just can't hit him, y'all. You gotta know the laws, bro. Y'all gotta study the laws, bro. Just can't hit him, bro. That's the cold truth, bro. I gotta let people just talk, bro. I can tell you a good kid too, bro. He ain't never had a criminal record. Gotta think, bro. You gotta think. Think before you act, man. Dang, bro. I feel bad, bro. I feel sad, bro. Dang. Pray, man. Dang. It's don't sad though, y'all, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You gotta think before you act, y'all, bro. You gotta think before you act, y'all. It's a sad situation. You can just tell he ain't a bad cat, you feel me? A lot of people deserve to get, locked up, you feel me? I don't think he deserves it, bro, you feel me? I want y'all to look at this video, bro. Think before you act, y'all, bro. Remember this, it's not worth it, bro. And I'm telling y'all this, bro, from experience. It ain't worth it. You gonna regret it at the end, bro. Ain't worth it. If he ain't trying to harm you, he ain't trying to touch you, bro, walk away, bro. Know yourself. Know yourself. Now he finna die. And now bro finna get charged with murder. Cause you can't control your emotions. Self-control, chat. Self-control.
Okay, that's it.
Self-control, y'all. Gotta learn that.
Brother, what the detective was saying, we 100% agree. His head hit hard and everything. When they brought him out here, he was unconscious. Yeah. And then while he's up there, he's not doing good right now. He could get better, okay? So you go down, we'll tell mom. Mom can go down. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, no, 10:35. Do they? Okay, that's fine. It's just a hope, brother, that it gets better. Okay, I know that was not your intent.
It was not.
It wasn't. I know that. You told me that right off the bat, man. It would have been different if it would have progressed and it would have been more physical after that, but it wasn't. But everything, when something happens, everything is taken that happens in the entire situation. You know what I'm saying? So him falling, him getting the injury, him being elderly, again, he could be in the hospital and be completely fine by tomorrow. Okay? But we'll tell mom. Mom can come down and bond you out. It should be, I think, a $1,000 bond or $100 to go bondsman. She can come down and bond you out. And I'm sorry about this.
I'm sorry because I still think, no matter what anybody thinks of me, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't. I agree with everybody. I shouldn't have.
Let me turn the air on for you. Let me talk to mom real quick. Yes, sir.
3 days later, on May 7th, 2021, Cook died from a skull fracture and brain contusions. Pujols was rearrested and charged with aggravated manslaughter of an elderly adult, facing up to 30 years in prison. In March of 2022, prosecutors made a controversial decision. They reduced the charge to felony battery. Pujols was sentenced to 2 years house arrest, 3 years probation,
Hey, you got lucky,
200
boy.
hours community service, mandatory anger management, and no prison time.
And he got lucky, boy. That boy got lucky. But God was on your side that night, boy. But God was on your side of being a black man, boy. Now, I mean, you know how many people done gotten life for less? You know what I'm saying? God. I'm trying to tell y'all, boy, it's such thing. I'm telling you, there's a God out here, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Favor, bro. You know what I'm saying? Favor. But you know one thing is? Nah, see, a lot of y'all talking about lucky. Nah. Ain't what it is. Ain't lucky, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what it truly is, you know? Yeah, it's God too, right? But nah, it's that criminal record. He ain't got no criminal record. So the judge looked at that. The prosecutor looked at that. He ain't got no criminal record. He ain't got no criminal record. Know what I'm saying? That's really, you know what I'm saying, why, bro, you know what I'm saying, got that right there. Y'all don't know how far, bro, a non-criminal record can do for y'all. Now, I promise you, if bro would have had a lot of charges, if bro would have had multiple charges, he would have got life. He a problem. That's how they would have looked at. He a problem. He would have got life. Would have got, if he would have been like a felon, man, what? They would have threw us under the jail. Him not having no criminal record saved him, bro. Saved him.
Prosecutors made a controversial...
Because they know he not a problem. Okay. He ain't a problem. Know what I'm saying? He didn't mean to do this. He a good guy. You know what I'm saying? He don't give no issues. So yeah, we gonna what's the name?
Decision. They reduced the charge to felony battery. Pujols
Ain't gonna lie, boy, you got lucky though, boy.
House arrest,
God.
3 years probation, 200 hours community service, mandatory
Got lucky,
anger
boy.
management, and no prison time. Prosecutors cited key factors such as Pujols' clean record, the victim's aggression and racial slurs, and uncertainty under
But I tell y'all,
stand your ground laws. One man's past made him an unsympathetic victim. The other's clean record spared him a prison cell. But in the end, a single punch,
I better start listening to me.
anger ended alive.
Try to tell y'all, bro. We done with the freaking live stream. Try to tell y'all, man. I better start listening to your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy know what he be talking about, man. I don't just be talking. Your boy know exactly, you know what I'm saying, what he talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? But that clean record, man. You know what I'm saying? That clean record, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's very important. Like I said, for me, I got a clean record. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the little misdemeanor battery charge, you know what I'm saying? I caught one, bro, what bro caught, but misdemeanor battery charge, you feel me? But that's gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? My junk got erased. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back to back to non-criminal record, bro. You feel me? But yeah, man, I just know how it is, bro, cause I've been in that situation where, you know, the judge just like, man, throw this junk out. You all right? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just experience, you know what I'm saying? But appreciate y'all for joining the freaking stream, man. You know, we live stream every single day, man. Every single video will be uploaded to YouTube. We really didn't react to a lot of videos, you know, that could have been love, bro. That junk right there took up half the freaking stream, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we back tomorrow, bro. So everybody that's in the stream, make sure y'all subscribe, turn on post notifications. Your boy Jay will be back tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? I will not be posting on Sunday, you know what I mean, until NFL time, you know what I'm saying? I kind of had to post on Sundays, but if y'all some real subscribers, y'all know I used to take Sundays off every day. Every week I used to take Sundays off. So we back on that. You know what I'm saying? I will not be posting on Sundays, you know what I'm saying? Until NFL season come back around. But it's your boy Jay.